Charged with trespassing for videotaping where they buried oil
Okay.
on Enbridge property.
Okay.
I'm the whistleblower.
Okay.
I just had a court case today for my whistleblower to prove that we're going to go to trial, that I was telling the truth, that we were told to bury oil.
Okay.
I'm just videotaping where they're digging it back up.
Okay.
And right now they're doing Talmadge Creek, and to stay off their property is fine. I can videotape from the road. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to have any issues videotaping from the road.
Nice to meet you. Yep.
I recently was, they held me into a parking lot over here where the sheet metal place is. I came in and said I want to press charges.
Okay.
And I'm now bringing the video in today.
Okay.
I'm going to go, I paid $40 for this, so I'm going to go get a cheaper one, transfer it,
Okay.
and bring it in for you.
Okay.
Do
you know the deputy who took that complaint from you?
She does.
Okay.
And
all right. And what time are you going to come back?
I'll come back in the next few hours. I just got to go find
okay.
a cheaper one, and
okay.
I got to figure out how to someone to transfer.
Okay. And I'll make sure, we'll try to make sure that he's here, and then you can talk to him directly.
But right. But he has, just because I didn't bring in video,
okay.
he could have at least called the witnesses. He was trapped in the parking lot. I mean, for 20 minutes, Enbridge trapped us into a one-exit parking lot and would not let us leave. Okay. That's a felony, and nobody's done nothing about this yet.
Okay. Well, I glanced a little bit of a part of the report, and it says that he talked to the prosecutor's office, and they declined prosecution.
Well, of course they will, because Enbridge spends millions of dollars here. But they committed a felony. It's a crime, and I have video proof of it, and I'm giving it to the press. And if you guys don't do anything, then it's going to really look bad upon the prosecution in this city.
You got to see my point just for a second. We will be happy to take the video and we send it to the prosecutor's office.
I know
we're not the ones that determine the charges. So, but you're doing the right step. Turn the video over. We'll send it over to the prosecutor's office, and then they can make their decision from there. We're kind of the middleman in a way.
I know.
We're the peacekeeper when if something bad's happening.
You guys have been decent. You guys have always respected me, and I think a lot of your officers have seen my videos. What Enbridge is going to do, they're going to call and say, every time I drive anywhere close to them, they turn on their cameras. Their goal is to get me arrested. Their goal is to get warrants out for me, to try to put me in jail, because I'm telling you, a guy just from Canada, one of the top guys, just flew here to bitch out DK Security and told DK Security they're going to release everybody because one of their guys secretly gave me paperwork stating that they've been harassing me, and that they, every time that they see me, to call these numbers. And I mean, and so now DK is worried about their livelihood. So I'm going to make another video at their request that the guy doesn't work for them anymore. Enbridge has a lot of pull. They have a lot of money, and they have a lot of power. And I'm a nobody, and I don't have any money. All I'm doing is just trying to tell the truth about what's going on.
I understand. And that's your right. Hey, that's...
The reason why I feel this video is very important is because it's the first time that the police have actually allowed me to stay right next to an Enbridge work site and videotape. And I just got out of jail, was bailed out for trespassing charge that I have to go to trial for, and I was offered a small plea, a plea to pay a small fine. I will not pay a fine. I will not plead guilty, and I am going to trial, and I will probably do 30 days in jail. But that is nothing compared to what these families are going through in my community. They're dying. They're getting very sick. And we have this one girl that just called me yesterday that's in a wheelchair, and I feel so sorry for her. And she didn't realize at first what was going on, and now after she talked to doctors, that the doctor said that her illness is from the oil spill, and she is paralyzed from the waist down now. These chemicals have caused something in her blood system, in her spinal system, nervous system, as you would say. And so I went out to this Enbridge site right after I got arrested and bailed out. I wanted to prove to Enbridge that I'm not scared. They are not going to stop me no matter what. And the police came, as I knew they would. I thought I was going to get arrested again, or I thought that I would pay $100 and some ticket that I don't have any money for, but I was going to do it anyways. And So I went out there, and what do you know? The police show up, and the police had enough guts, and they actually are starting to understand that Enbridge is trying to use them to harass me. And some of these police officers have actually admitted they've seen my video, so they know what's going on. And they're not happy, and they're not supporting Enbridge anymore. And they're tired of all these phone calls saying that I'm harassing them when I haven't did anything. I have witnesses. I've never used profanity. I don't do anything to hurt the workers. I don't even try to impede the workers. I want them to clean this up. That is my goal. And another thing, these police officers are military. I have a Bronze Star from the United States Navy, and when I took my oath, I swore to defend my country, and I swore to give up my freedom so the American people could have their freedom. Well, when these people are at the occupies, you military veterans, the people in the military, the police officers, the SWAT teams, the crowd control, you need to remember that you swore an oath to protect your country and the citizens in your country. And you should never, ever raise a hand to any United States citizen that is standing there peacefully. I don't care what your boss tells you. I don't care what the governor tells you. You swore an oath, and if you break your oath, you should quit or you should be fired for it. You know I'm right. These people at these occupies are non-violent, and they're trying to do the right thing. I am trying to do the right thing, and I will be damned if some police officer is going to hit me over the head because I'm trying to do the right thing. So what I am doing it affects a lot of people in America, because Enbridge has the largest pipeline through the United States. I am actually documenting and proving that they cover up oil, they bury it, they lie to the residents, people get sick, such and such. It has helped stop the XL pipeline, and it is now helping stop the Canadian Northern Gateway pipeline that Enbridge is trying to put through. Good. I just talked to Steve from the Sheriff's Department, and I'm not committing trespassing for being here. This is a state road.
Steve who?
Steve, you're one of your detectives. Yeah, we just videotaped it, so I was just there. All we're doing is videotaping the cleanup process. We haven't said a word to nobody. We're not impeding any traffic, period. We've had our camera on from the beginning, and we're going to have it on till the end to prove that. I just today had a whistleblower lawsuit because they told us to bury oil out here, and the reason why they're redigging this up is because of me. I reported it to the government. So I've had 4 death threats, slashed tires, brakes cut. They're trying everything they can not to have me videotape this. Like right here, they didn't redig this up. They just put new canvas over the top of it and never dug it back up. EPA told them to dig this all up. They did that side, they're not this side, so they're breaking the law or EPA rules, and I think you guys need to know this, so I'm videotaping it. That's all I'm doing. I promise you I'm not here to cause commotion. So. Yep, I do. There you go. I'm just doing this to help Marshall out. Kind of like Aaron Brockovich did.
Who are you guys?
We just talked to Steve, the detective from your Sheriff's Department.
Okay.
And as long as we're not impeding traffic, as long as we're on the edge, we're not breaking any law. We're just documenting the oil cleanup.
Okay.
That's it.
Be sure to get your ID.
My videotape that I've ever had, they've never said that I've assaulted them, harassed them, or anything. All I've ever done was videotape. I know this sounds ridiculous what's going on, but I used to work for them. They told us to bury oil. I proved it. They just dug it all back out because of me. And so I went to court today for my whistleblower, and we won. The judge said that...
Did you have something worn out also?
I've already taken care of that. So, and I showed her the paperwork.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to cause problems, sir.
Well, that's fine. If you want to videotape, that's fine. You stay over here. Do not step in the roadway, block traffic. And if
Yes,
they
ma'am.
need to get around, let them get around.
I promise
Other than
we
that,
will.
That's all I'm asking.
Because we don't want any problem. All we want to do is document it. I promise you that.
Okay, just don't yell at them, scream at them. Don't do
I
anything
won't.
like that.
I promise
okay?
you I won't. Thank you.
All right. Have a good
Thank you,
night.
officer.
Very pretty cool about it.
Now this is big because now the police are letting us videotape and we're not harassing nobody, and they're saying that we're not. So now this screws Enbridge. So don't turn your cameras off. Think of how much work it takes to build 3 layers of all that wood. Each one of those wood mats are about $800 a piece. Man. Fine job, gentlemen.
We did good.
Just don't turn it off.
Nope.
Wait till we're past the guy.
Looks like the police are on our side.
Well, you know, I think it was smart me going up and talking to Steve, because I'm sure they talked over the radio.
Yeah. Look, still no impeding traffic. No car for I can see. Great success. Now we go and get food.
So you're taking this little China buffet, right?
What?
Little China buffet, right?
I don't have no money, bro.
What?
I'm serious. I have just enough gas to get home. I gotta go all the way to
You
Athens.
go to your house? Sleep in your truck.
Yeah.
Well, now they don't, now they're like calling headquarters like, what the fuck? The police said that you can stay here.
They're gonna just try to shoot you now.
Colombian hit squad.
Well, if I die, just pass my video.
We mean Tyler's job. Bring down Enbridge. Have you thought about getting a hold of Aaron Brockovich?
Tried. Already have. Haven't you?
I haven't.
I know CJ's talked with her a couple times about bringing her out here. I know that whatever they were doing was just whatever made her famous still isn't cleaned up.
You gotta watch the damn video. He has not watched the Aaron Brockovich video.
Nope.
Horrible.
I'm sorry, I spend all my free time out in the river.
Video, it's a movie. What am I talking about?
This is like a documentary right here, that what we're doing.
Yeah, this is actually, this is better than Aaron Brockovich.
Yeah, because this is the real deal. I mean,
This
she is the real deal, but this is the actual footage.
She got paid to go to those houses, an hourly wage.
Yeah, now you're picking at a dumpster trying to eat.
I don't know about that. These are the phone numbers of the gentlemen that press charges against me. You have John, that's one of the head Enbridge guys. Matter of fact, he is the head Enbridge guy in the United States for this spill. And you have his phone number. Call him up. Ask him questions. Be respectful, but ask him legitimate questions. Do not harass him. That's not what these phone numbers are about. These phone numbers are so that way maybe these guys, after they get 200, 300, 400, 500 phone calls, will start to realize we better leave John alone, because all that's going to happen is we're going to have some retaliation against us, and we are wrong for what we're doing, and we're just going to stop it. So these calls can help. So please call John. Please call Stuart Coates. Please call the Enbridge main phone number, and come to court. The court date is on there. If you can show up, just give your support. Please show up around 8:30 if you can. Thank you. This is the company that fired me wrongfully. and the judge said that we're going to a jury trial about it.